Hello, hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, bonjour, bonsoir. It depends where you guys are watching us from. How are you, everybody? I hope you had a very good weekend and a very good, happy Father's Day. For many of us, we celebrate those men in our lives. So I hope everybody had a very good, happy Father's Day. And also, these two ladies really blessed me be with me this weekend because it was my birthday, me and my twin sister. So, hello, Jemima. Thank you for being here, girl. You're always here for us.
Yeah.
So,
Happy
welcome,
birthday.
everybody. Coach Tina, I
Yeah,
said
happy
happy birthday,
birthday.
Jemima. Yeah, and Dr. Lovella as well. So, thank you again for being here. Today, it's day 17. Woo! We're so
Yes.
excited, definitely. So I can't believe it's day 17. I hope you guys are enjoying all the nuggets that Dr. Lovella has been giving to us. So I'm so excited again to have these ladies today. My co-host, Coach Tina, and always a pleasure to be here with her and Dr. Lovella. How are you, ladies?
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing
We're
good.
good. We're good.
Very well. So
How
just
are
take your
you?
pen. I'm doing good. Take your pen and pencil, definitely, because we're just gonna go right back to where we left off. And Coach Tina, do you gonna give us any takeaway from last time so we can go to the next with Dr. Lovella?
Oh, I'm gonna let that Dr. Lavella do that.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. We're just gonna give her all the time because we don't have enough time. We're
Yeah.
gonna give her all the time. Take it away, Dr. Lovella.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And for those that are joining us, hi, Mary, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us on the journey. And now we are on
Mhm.
day 17, or we're almost there. Thank you so much for
Yes.
investing your time to be here, to be able to take part of the empowerment, the transformation, reconciliation to self. And for those that are chiming in, thank you so much. I'm going to say is Yamina. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yamina, thank you so much
Yemima.
for joining us. And for
Yemima.
those that will be listening, Yamima, that's it.
There you
With an
go.
accent, Yamima. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. And for those that will be watching the replay, type hashtag replay. And for those that are joining us from different states, country, please let us know where you're from. Just type your city so we can be just letting you know. Thank you so much for joining us as we are on the journey of transformation. I am Dr. Lovella Mogere, the author of the Confessions of a Black Woman. I always say that I'm excited. I'm excited because every day is different. Every moment is different. Even the space created is different. And so we could come with one expectation and that expectation shifts, or the standard become higher, or we go a little bit deeper. So thank you so much for joining us again. I'm the author of Confessions of a Black Woman. It is a powerful testament to the resilience of strength, the beauty of Black women. This book offers intimate and unfiltered insights into your multifaceted experiences, encouraging women to reclaim their narratives, their power, celebrating their heritage while embracing yet your lineage. So, this book is also a guide towards your self discovery, healing, to your unapologetic self love, reminding you that your story matters and your
Mhm.
voice deserves to be heard. Okay, so we're tapping into chapter 11. This
Woo!
particular chapter is speaking to you, the Black woman, and this is telling you you are enough. I'm addressing you personally,
Yes.
sis. You are enough. And we've just recently celebrated Father's
Mhm.
Day, and for fathers, happy Father's Day, and even for single women that's raising their children on their own. Someone said, "Well, you're not a father," but my this is a weekend, also a time, a space for you to be able to be celebrated as well for
Mhm.
being that woman, that strong woman, raising yet your children, okay? In the
Yes.
absence
Yes.
of a father or with the father in mind, you could very well be that single woman. So we congratulate
Mhm.
you, we celebrate you, and we just honor you, okay? We honor you. So this particular chapter that speaks that of you, the Black woman, me telling you that you are enough, it speaks of your worthiness. It speaks about you being being powerful beyond measure. Powerful beyond measure. It also speaks about me telling you that there's a world and invisible spiritual entities and beings and systematic systems and systematic alliances that's happening, that's coming to diminish your light. These are obstacles, and it could very well be by way of marriage, relationship, the job, friendships, whatever it may be. These obstacles and challenges were created to diminish your light, also to enhance who you are, tap into who you are as a being, learn who you are as a woman, and also for you to remember that you shine with brilliance.
Mhm.
You shine with brilliance, and your light cannot be dimmed.
Mhm.
Even though you're going through, even though you're agonizing, you are in pain, and you're dealing with a temporary situation that seems like it's permanent. It's
Mhm.
coming to dim your light, diminish your light. But your light cannot be dim unless you
Yes.
allow it. Okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
Unless
Mhm.
you allow
Mhm.
it. So your resilience, your strength, your
Yes.
fortitude. I know you're tapping into your inner strength, you're tapping into your confidence, but just reminding you your fortitude, because here it is now. Even when you think of giving up, here you go
Mhm.
again. You keep
Yes.
pushing, you
Mhm.
keep going, and you're trying to
Ooh,
figure out
yes.
where did this
Yes.
energy come from? Where did this fight come
Mhm.
from? Where did this push come from? It's talking about
Mhm.
your fortitude. You're testing
Mhm.
your longitude in the sense of your being strength, your longevity.
Right.
You're also
Mhm.
testing how fluid you are. And so while you're being stretched like a rubber band, and you are
Mhm.
being, when I said, beat upon by the breeze of life, or you're being buffeted, scripture said buffeted, and things are coming and it's hitting you hard, you still find the courage to get up and keep
Mhm.
going. And when
That's
everybody
right.
would, even though you're thinking, I give up, I quit,
Mhm.
but here it is, you get up again,
Yes.
rise,
Yes.
Yes.
and you
Mhm.
keep going because of
Yes.
the fortitude within you. And
Mhm.
let's go a little bit further. These are your pressure points or your inner strength are called
Mhm.
pillars. You might not see it as a pillar, but it is a pillar from
Mhm.
which you, by you being that pillar, even in your weaknesses, even in your brokenness, your words encourage a sister. It encouraged a
Amen.
community. It encouraged
Yes.
someone to stand, even in
That's
your
right.
weakness, even in your brokenness, even when you're losing it, and you're like, I can't see
Mhm.
beyond this point. I can't
Mhm.
go beyond this point, but you still are tapping into your resilience and your
Yes.
collective strength, and you're digging
Yes.
deep
Mhm.
within. And here you go, keep pushing and keep pushing and keep
Mhm.
pushing because you're
Yes.
tapping into your inner strength. So for that, that's you are realizing or tapping into it and said you are enough. In those moments where you're tapping into your inner strength, you're tapping into your skill sets and or tools or your resilience that you don't use often. It's only until your back is up against the wall then you realize, hey,
Mhm.
I didn't realize that I had this within me. I didn't realize
Yes.
I had this these tools, these resources. You didn't realize
Mhm.
that you had that weaponry, that you were
Mhm.
Mhm.
strapped and that you were able to go. You didn't even realize that you had that level of fight in
Yes.
Mhm.
you. So just
Yes.
reminding you to embrace your authenticity and
Mhm.
own your truth, and reminding you again that your voice matters, your story
Yes.
matters, and your
That's right.
Yes.
presence in this
Mhm.
world makes a difference. Your
Mhm.
presence in this world makes a difference. And so just again, you are not alone. You are not
Mhm.
alone. It may seem that you're alone only until your back is up against the wall and you're facing something catastrophic, and you're trying to figure out how can I get back from here? How can I bounce back from here? That's when
Yes.
anxiety comes in, fear sneaks in, and lets
Mhm.
you think that you're alone. So what happens? You isolate yourself, separating yourself from your community, separating yourself from your sisterhood, separating yourself from your support system, and you're now annihilating yourself, allowing the negative thoughts to become your prison, and now it has taken hold of your mind, and now taking speaking, overriding consciousness. And so that's what happens. So the first thing when you're hit hard, the first thing you do, it'll say, well, we'll say it's masking pride, because we don't want anybody to know. So what do? We separate ourselves. Okay, separate ourselves. So at that point, that is a trick from the enemy to isolate you, to weaken you, take you away from the numbers or the community. Because once he has you by yourself, okay, he could tear you down, but there is strength in numbers. So when you have your community, he's gonna have to come through them, bust through them to get to you. But when you see it pride, and you allow your pride to take over and overrun the voice of consciousness, then you'll separate yourself. There you go, beating up on yourself. Then the voice of the victim will now come forward. Nobody's going to help me. No one's going to support me. I'm alone. And then now you're withering away, and now you're in that space. Now that should have been a couple of hours. Now it's a couple of days, going into a couple of months. Okay, so that's called annihilation. And anything to snatch your power away, anything to take your voice away, okay, to take your power away, take your voice away. So you are surrounded by a sisterhood of Black women who stand with you. Don't forget that. They will stand with you, support you. And you might say, well, where is that community? I haven't found. Find that community, uproot, get out of your comfort zone, and find that community. Disconnect yourself. Go on a discovery. Matter of fact, go to networking meetings. Go to other meetings. Go to Starbucks. Get out of your comfort zone, and you will run into other women that will have the same like mind, same like frequency, goals. And you will be able to relate. But as long as you're in that space waiting for the world to come to you, when in fact you're supposed to be in a journey of self-discovery, get out of your comfort zone. You'll find that you have a support system, will uplift you. You'll be able to lean on them, and they will be able to be lean on you. They will celebrate you, because a lot of us will say, I don't have anyone to celebrate me. You might be the cheerleader for everybody else. But let's just be honest. Do you tell people what you're doing or what you're going through or what achievements you're making for you to be celebrated, or are you still trying to get it or keep it hush hush? How are people going to be celebrating you if they don't know? Are you in a circle where you can be celebrated? Because you could very well be celebrating everybody else. You need to be valued. You need to be treasured. You need to be in a circle where they will find you worthy, where they will honor you. Why? Because you honor others. You find them worthy. You pour into their worthiness. So find a circle that reciprocates the same energy, okay? That reciprocates the same energy. So as you navigate the complexities of life, remember to prioritize your well-being, and we're learning that very well. As you are leveling up and you're going from phase to phase and moments or stages of awakening, what took you to version 1 or that last season is not going to be able to carry you to this next leveling up, this next phase, to this place of refinement. Your affirmations got to double and triple up. The way you think, you have to be able to have motivational speeches, because as you grow, you need more. Your substance needs to be fed. Your consciousness needs to be fed. You have to change your books. You have to dig deeper, dive deeper into the essence of your being. You have to prioritize yourself, take care of yourself, nurture. Okay, here we go. We talk about nurturing the mind, nurturing your heart, nurturing your spirit, but you're going to have to nurture your spirit to be able to replenish your strength. To be able to replenish your strength, your health, your happiness, and your peace. My God, that's it right there. Your health, your happiness, and your peace. Your peace is a weapon. Your peace is a weapon, and that's where all this distraction is coming. So it could disturb your peace, disrupt your peace. Because when you are at peace, you're able to think. You're fluid. You're debunking. You're getting mind hacks. You're getting downloads, and now you're able to execute with
Yes.
strategies and methodologies to be able to
Yes.
dive into
That's
the
right.
next. But as long as your
Yes.
peace is disrupted, you can't think, you're no longer fluid, your mind is off, anxiety is controlling and ruling and
Come
navigating
on.
you. And
Yes.
so therefore it takes away your peace and allow your
Mm,
peace to become yet your weaponry, and therefore
mm,
guard your mind as well. Guard your mind as well, because these, the
yes.
peace and your mind, are your treasures, and so it deserve to be cherished and also protected. Also
Mm,
guard your ear. Never forget that your power rides within. I know what we're doing is harnessing our power, and I going through school, we're getting all the accolades. And
oh, we can't hear you, Dr. Lovella. You try to speak, Dr. Lovella. We can't hear you for some reason. Yeah. Did you mute yourself by any chance?
Should I come out, come back in?
Yeah, she's gonna. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Just
shoot on fire. You know
today.
how the devil do. The devil try to stop you when you're doing something. Oh, you ain't gonna win today.
No, he won't. My
Yeah.
goodness. You gotta feed yourself. You're gonna nurture yourself. This is very, very important. I hope everybody's listening and taking notes, because this is what you need to do. If you haven't started yet, like nurture, nurture, nurture your mind. It's so, so key for you, especially where you're going in your
Mm-hmm.
destination. Remember, guys, that we were talking about from day one. We were talking about this is a movement that
Mm-hmm.
we really want you to know that, and to know where you are, and just to remember, just like what Dr. Lovella was saying, you are not alone. You are
Mm-hmm.
not alone. Position yourself where you're gonna get support. Surround yourself with people who really understand where you're going, or where in the same direction. Maybe they're looking at the same direction they are going, also in their own discovery themselves, who they are, and you can be able to align with their vision and just keep going. But do not think that you are by yourself. So this is powerful. Coach Tina,
Mm-hmm.
anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I was gonna say when you think you're alone, look in the mirror. You all you got, and you take that and pat yourself on the back and keep going, because you got
Mm,
God gives you all the tools that you need
yeah.
to to,
Yes.
to succeed in this life. So just
Mm-hmm.
keep on marching. Keep get your tribe, get your
Yes.
sisterhood, get your
Mm-hmm.
and just nurture yourself. Love on
Right.
yourself.
Absolutely. Dr. Lovella, go ahead.
do you see that? No, we're talking about power and empowering you, and just like that came to take my voice away. Do you see
Yes.
that? Just giving you an example.
Yeah.
Like, just to encourage you, yeah, just to encourage you. Just it's just like that. So my mic, it has silence on my mic. It says muted. I couldn't speak. That's what you
Yeah.
know. Again, we're talking about, and I said it at the top of the program, that they are invisible barriers that's coming to silence you. We call those
Mhm.
entities, spiritual beings. But that's another
Mhm.
topic for another, subject, another time. But again, just reminding you, never forget the power that resides within you, that you
Mhm.
are, remember, you are that architect. Mm.
Mhm.
Remember, you are the architect. And not only are you being celebrated and just reminding you of who you are, but just remember that you are navigating, okay? You are navigating, going through time in the realms
Mhm.
of time. You're going through journeys, and the journeys that you're going, the time that you're going through, the doors that you're going through, you're leaving your imprints in the earth. Next generation could chase
Mhm.
you. They could
Yes.
trace you.
Yes.
They could trace you.
That's
They
right.
could chase
Yes.
you, and they could trace you.
Yes.
Okay, because you're that powerful being, whether you're releasing your books or whether your voice is vocal and people are listening to you and you're creating change, they want to know about this person. They want to know about how your mind is engineered. And so they're chasing you and they're tracing you. Who is this person? She just spoke to the essence of my being. She spoke to me directly. Who is this woman? Who is this?
Yeah.
So they chase you and they trace you because you have fed them and you have quenched their thirst. So they're trying to figure out, how is it that you could speak to me precisely, to the essence of me precisely? So again, just reminding you who you are. You are powerful beyond measure, powerful beyond measure. So don't forget that the power rises within you. I'm going to repeat it again. You are the architect of your own destiny, the architect of your own destiny, the creators of your reality, the creators of your reality. Believe in your dreams.
Yes.
Believe in your dreams and pursue your passions. This is for all of us. We believe in our dreams. Well, we believe in our visions, but don't forget your dreams. But also pursue your passions. Because when life happens and there's obstacles and challenges, the first thing it does is snuff away your passions, and stuff away your passion, and stuff away your desire. And now you have taken the taste away, the taste out of your mouth, and now bitterness have now replaced it, and you don't want to do anything. Now you're just existing, and you just, I don't know where I'm at. I'm just living day by day, and just reminding you that you are the creators of your own reality.
Yes.
That's right.
Creators of it. That means it's tapping into your imagination. Go back to being that carefree person where you like being that childlike form where you're writing. Remember when as a child you imagine and think freely without boundaries, and you're just drawing and you're writing. There's no limits, there's no boundaries, because your mind is so free. There's no limits and no boundaries. A lot of us got to go back to that space. Go back to that space where we're creators of our own reality. Yet again, reminding you, be a believer of your dream, pursue your passion, and trust in your ability to overcome any obstacle. What word came to me today, just going over that, was, do you trust the skills of your hands? Do you trust the ability in your hands? Your hands is blessed. Everything you touch will turn to good. Everything you touch will multiply. Everything you touch will be in abundance. But do you believe and do you trust in the ability of your hands? What am I saying? There are things that the Father has given you, but yet by way of creating it, you have to create it. And even a lot of us will create it and still talk against it in a sense of, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to come through.
Do you trust
the abilities in your hands?
That's powerful.
Because you could be creating, a lot of us will create, and a lot of us don't mind creating, but after you create it, you have to market, and you have to push it, and you have to publicize it. And then because for fear of man's opinion, you're not going to push it, but you'll continue to create in the dark, continue to create behind the scene, continue to create when no one sees, because you're comfortable working behind the scenes. So the creator is showcasing you. For now, you have to come to the front, the forefront. But trust in your ability to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. That stands in your way. And above all, know that you are loved, you are valued, you are seen. When you think no one's watching you, baby, they are watching you. You are seen. And thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you so much for sharing your struggles. Thank you for your triumph. Thank you for your courage, your resilience, because it has encouraged us. Even going through these 21 days, even on day 17, we had struggles, we had obstacles, and here it is now. We're pressing, because at this point, it's not about us, it's but for those that are listening, timing in, and then we'll have those that's going watch and listen to the
Yes.
and be
Mhm.
impacted.
Yeah.
Be impacted. So as
Mhm.
we are going through life, we are leveling up. Okay, remember that we are on a journey of self-discovery
Right.
and
Mhm.
empowerment. Okay, so we will
Yeah.
continue to ripple out in the world. You will continue to ripple out. A lot of you are about to blossom in a place that you have never
Yes.
blossomed before. Your fragrance
Mhm.
is
Yes.
changing. The aura about you is changing. Your
Mhm.
Yes.
presence is changing. You're changing out your makeup because your skin is like, what
Mm.
happened to my complexion? It's changing. The tones are changing. Your hair
Mhm.
texture is changing
Mm.
differently, the way you're maneuvering is differently, the way I mean you're changing out your wardrobe. It's a new season for you.
Yes.
Yes. Hallelujah.
It's a
Yes.
new
Yes. Yes. Yes.
season for you because your life
Amen.
has been transformed. And like, you know what? And you're becoming
Yes.
comfortable in your skin. So now
Mhm.
Mm.
you could find yourself. I'm wearing something with my shoulders here, or a little out. My back is out. Oh, just you're changing your lipstick color.
Mm.
You're
Mhm.
becoming bolder and bolder and trying out different
Yes.
Yes.
styles and about you to the point where you're testing out. Let me see if I like this or not.
Mhm.
So you're in a season of change. Keep
Yes.
Mm.
signing, keep
Yes.
striving, and keep
Mhm.
Hallelujah.
embracing the beautiful
Mm.
essence of who you are unapologetically,
Mm.
Mhm.
authentically, and yes, fearlessly. Fearlessly. Black woman,
Yes.
Mhm.
you are enough. You
Yes.
are
Yes,
enough.
I am.
So, Coach
Most
Tina,
Yes,
Coach
I
definitely.
Jeanine,
am.
you want to add anything before I
Yes.
do a question or two?
Ooh, we just had that for ourselves. We are enough. And
Yeah.
we are trusting the skill that God has given in our hand. This is powerful. My God, this is my takeaway for today. I'm really trusting what God has put, on in my
Mhm.
hand. And that's, many of us we don't even think about that, but this is so true. Many of us have many skills. They have many aspiration, so many passions, so many things that you can do. But guess what? You need to trust the skill that God has put in your hands. Not from the people that you work with, people that you've been around. No, you. So
Mhm.
because you are enough. Oh my goodness, that's powerful. That is so powerful. Thank you so much, Dr.
Mhm.
Lovella. Ooh,
Mm. You're welcome. You're welcome. Coach Tina?
Now you go.
my
Okay.
goodness.
I'm
Yeah.
when it said trust the work or the ability of your hands. I heard the Spirit of the
Mhm.
Lord said, write. And I'm like, God, who I'm writing to? He said, write.
Yeah.
I said, God, some people don't like to read. He said, write. And in writing, I went ahead and he gave me this title or whatever, and I started writing. If I didn't
Yes.
move on what the Creator had unctioned, I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
downloaded into my mind, that has
Mm-hmm.
given yet entrusted me with, I wouldn't have been able to write and follow through with Confessions of
Yes.
Yes.
a Black Woman. Not only
Mm.
that, he also gave me yet when I said the Dr. Veranda Williams as the forward because she naturally had the bond of sisterhood. Not only that, so when
Yeah.
she addressed it, she go, "Hey sis," that's her thing. "Hey sis," and she did that. So, and then I asked Jeanine when she got the book, "Do you mind doing a video?" Then Coach Jeanine even went further. "No, sis, this is a movement. We have
Yeah.
Yeah.
work to do. What if I didn't move off the
Yes.
ability of my hands? We wouldn't have
Mhm.
been here today,
Mm.
Coach no Tina. We wouldn't have been here today,
Yeah.
Coach Jeanine,
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
day 17 in acting.
Mhm.
What if
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't in a place here to receive God
Ooh,
speaking
Yes.
through
yes.
you, God speaking
Hallelujah.
to
Yes.
Coach? What if I wasn't
Yeah.
in a place to be able to receive? So we have to be able to trust the ability of our hands and
Mm.
allow it, my head is Lord, to allow it that whatever you produce is like birthing. After that, now birthing, now let it go
Ooh,
and
yes,
allow
God.
the
Let it go.
creator to allow it to impact
Mm-hmm.
others' life. A lot of us are sitting at so much dreams, vision, so much
Mm.
creativities, ideas
Yes.
that we're
Mm.
afraid that if we birth it, we're still kind of trying to control where the manifestation of the dream go, where the manifestation of the
Mm.
vision go. Birth it, trust the Father, and now let it go. And
Let
so in the
it
letting
go.
go, I'm able to see the impact
Yes.
of what is happening of me yet birthing forth. So I'm telling you, Black women, you are enough. Release that dream, release the goals, really go back to the blueprint.
Amen.
It don't matter how
Amen.
small it is, it don't matter how minute or do it, because the impact is greater than your, my God, thinking, processing.
Yes.
And that's how the Father is
Mm.
going to blow your mind. But in order for him to
Yes.
blow your mind, you have to be able to see the abstract of what you're birthing, and how through the echoes of witnesses, through the echoes
Mm.
of testament, and through the
Hallelujah.
echoes of hearing them
Mm.
say, thank you, this blessed me. What if I
Yes.
didn't release it? What if I didn't trust the ability? What if you didn't trust the ability of your hands? Black women,
Mm.
you are enough. Trust. You remember,
Yes.
you are the architect. You are the
Hallelujah.
antidote. You are the healing. You are the ointment. You are the oil for somebody else.
Mm.
So whatever you're going through, your testament is going to impact somebody else. Coach Tina, if I'm gonna ask one or two questions, do you have anything to say before I ask the question or two before we do the recap?
I was just gonna say,
Okay.
I always want people to always know that we have always been enough. Just think about it. We're coming up on Juneteenth, and we had people create so many things that they didn't ever get a knowledge for. But so our hands were full from the beginning. We always have been so many talents, so many things we have created, and now we got after the opportunity now to birth those things. He has put it in our hands to go forward. We out of that bondage. Now what he's giving it back to
Mm,
us to go do what he has given us, well, our destiny, to go live in our destiny, go
mm,
live out our life fully.
That's powerful, Coach. You know what I got from that? What I got from that is that He has given us the ability to break our own chains,
Yes.
Hmm. Yes.
Yes.
break our
Mm.
own, free ourselves.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Break our own. We keep praying to the Father, praying to the Father, and He keeps showing you your gift. He keeps showing you your creative gift. He keeps
Hmm.
showing you your intelligence. He keeps showing you were made in my image and likeness. So
Yes.
therefore, we are like Him. We create to produce. We are a
Mm-hmm.
distribution center.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Yes.
you're saying is that what He has given us, my God, that was a powerful, Coach T, and
Yeah.
we
Yes.
are able to break our own chain
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I
of
really like what
captivity, of oppression.
Yes.
I like what Dr. Veranda said. Free yourself.
Hmm.
We need to free ourselves because we thinking
Mm,
that we're praying and we're waiting on God, but God
mm.
is waiting on us.
He gave us the tools already. He
He
blessed
gave us
us.
the tools
We
already.
done
Yes.
Yes.
he done blessed us. We just got to
Mhm.
go out and get it.
Mm,
Execute.
Mhm.
Execute.
mm,
Yes.
Yes.
mm,
Ooh,
mm,
this is
mm,
good.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So what are
Blessing,
you waiting on?
blessing.
That's the
So I have
question.
about
What
two
are you
questions.
waiting on?
Ooh, that's it. That's it. Good question. Mm, mm,
This is
mm,
good.
mm.
Amazing.
Good
Yeah.
question. Good question. What are we waiting on? And a lot of us, in reality, we have been waiting for so long. I mean, I had this conversation today with my daughter, and I said, a lot of us have been waiting for so long, not realizing that a part of us have is stuck in an era of time,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
stuck in an era of time. And so we're waiting, but the parts of the essence of our being is stuck in an era of time. And in
Yes.
order for us, and we're so busy trying to pick up the pieces, when
Mm-hmm.
reality, let those pieces go and tap into the essence of your being.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So the very thing that you've been
Yes.
waiting for, the creator have been waiting for you. And so what
Yes.
happened to us by way of trauma, or whatever happened to us that snuffed the life out of us, took our voice, that kicked us, agonized us, and our childhood is trickling and rippling in our emotions in our adulthood. But the piece or the part, the shell of us that
Mm.
needs
Mm-hmm.
the whole totality of us. It's stuck in an era. So we're moving, but we're standing still.
Yes.
Yes.
So we need to move collectively. We need to move in whole, not part, in whole. But in reality, if you embrace the new versions of yourself, letting go
That's right.
of the old, then you will relieve
Mm-hmm.
yourself from the guilt. Relieve yourself
Yes.
from the guilt. You relieve yourself from the mistakes. You relieve
Yes.
yourself from the agonizing torment. Because a lot of us,
Yes.
Mhm.
we are tormenting ourselves out of the past mistakes. And if I knew better, if I did this, I would be further
Mm-hmm.
along. So a lot of us are beating up ourselves because if we had moved accordingly, it would have been our life now would have been in a better place financially, economically, emotionally, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So free yourself from you not
Yes.
knowing better then, because now you know better. And now
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
wholeheartedly
Yes.
embrace in totality this new version of
Mhm.
yourself, level
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
up. And at this point, what you didn't know then, you know now. So showcase your ability and your skill set and your intelligence now. Now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So let go of the
Mhm.
past.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let go of the past. Let go of the past. Okay. And so, what are you
Absolutely.
doing to help level up? What are you doing as a personal affirmation or your mantra? What are you
Mm-hmm.
using to remind yourself that you are enough? What do you have in place? Someone said, I'm reading scriptures. I have affirmation. I have my, dedication. Again, as you grow, as you evolve, as you're being expanded, your mind, you're tapping into different depths of your mind. You're going to need more. Your affirmations got to level up. Your mantras got to level up. You say you are
Yes.
enough. You got to keep speaking to
Mhm.
yourself. So what do you
Yes.
have in place? What do you have in place? And how did your experience shape your sense of self-worth and your strength? Looking over what you have dealt with so far, what came to snuff you out, what came to annihilate you, what came to kill you, how did that experience shape you into the person that you are today? Tapping into your self-worth, your value, and your inner strength. How do you embrace your authenticity? What does
Mm.
authenticity mean to you? And
Yes.
how do you embrace it in your life? Another
Mm-hmm.
question. How has owning your truth
Mhm.
impacted your relationship and personal growth?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of you not even realizing you're growing in leaps and bounds and you're still watering a seed. But in reality, you're a
Mm.
full blown rose.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But you're still watering. That has to do with it has to do with how you see yourself.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's
You're
right.
still
Yes.
watering a seed, but you a
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
full grown rose that when the sun hits, it's leaning towards the sun for nourishment. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And when the sun goes out, it's leaning towards the sun. So here it is now. Somebody have to be water, and somebody have to come and give you words of, of encouragement to feed you, to feed you. But how
Mhm.
is it that you don't see that you're growing in leaps and bounds? How is it that you
Right.
don't know how to measure your growth? Because you keep
Mm.
looking at the seed. Could it be that you miss your whole growth process? Mm.
Mm.
You've done
Mhm.
everything you can. You've lined up everything. You even put yourself in debt and school loan to matriculate and level you up. But through the lens, you keep seeing a scarred woman, a wounded
Mm-hmm.
woman.
Mm.
Could it be that, yes, that scarred you? Yes, it wounded you, but you are no longer there. Whatever came to take you out, you have, my God, overpowered. You've overcame it. You have triumphed over it. And now
Yes.
look
Mm-hmm.
through the lens of triumph. Look through the lens of
Mm.
a winner. Look through the lens
Yes.
of an overcomer.
Yes.
Look through the
Very
lens of
good.
a giant.
Wow.
Change your
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
lens.
Mhm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Change
My
your
goodness.
lens.
Yes.
And
Mm.
lastly, your practices do you find most effective in nurturing your well being? Nurturing who you are spiritually, naturally, nurturing your well-being, and how do you
Mhm.
prioritize your self-care in your
Yes.
busy life? So just a recap, and this was chapter 11. Again, we just tapped into it just a little bit. So this chapter serves as a heartfelt affirmation encouraging Black women to embrace their unique essence, prioritize their
Mm-hmm.
well-being, and continue to
Yes.
strive for their dreams. It
Mm-hmm.
also helps women to celebrate their collective resilience and strength, urging them to support each other and recognizing the power that lies within.
Mm.
The power that lies within. And once you recognize the power that lies within, then you'll be able to guard the power that lies too. And I put it on Facebook today. It don't matter what is said negatively. Of course, it will affect, but it only affects you if your vibration is low.
Mm.
But
My
if
God.
Mm-hmm.
you're in that place where you're safeguarding, it don't matter what they say or what they do, it cannot penetrate.
Off the shoulder.
It cannot penetrate. A lot we have to get back to our high place. Get back to your seat, queen, and
Yeah.
rule, queen. Get
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
high place.
That's right. That's
Others are
right.
coming down from our queendom, our throne, to deal with some low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So get back
Come
to that
on.
place of ruling, of governing.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to
Yes.
that place where you're ruling and you're governing. Get back to that high place. So no matter what happens or
Mm-hmm.
what comes to move you out, break you down, you will already know what's coming. You will see through the
Right.
Mm-hmm.
smoke screen and you'll be
Yes.
protected
Mm.
with the strategies to be able to fight, war, and
Yes.
contend your growth, keeping your growth, protecting your growth process and your journey.
That's
Yes.
right.
Black woman, you are enough.
Yes, we
You are
are.
Yeah.
enough. So I turn it over to Coach Tina.
Yes, we are.
Yes, that's powerful. You have really touched us today. That is, you have really given it to us today. This is awesome.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, we are.
We have talked freeing ourselves. Like really think about that. Free yourself from you,
Yes,
because we are the one holding ourselves
we.
Mm,
back.
That's right. That's right.
We are the
We have
one.
to.
come on.
We are the one.
We done
And I
been
love.
freed a
Come
long time
on.
ago.
Yes. And
Mm,
I love
mm,
what the
mm.
Dr. Lovella just said. They say, we
A
need to
long time
trust
ago.
the ability. Oh my, do you know that many of us, we don't even recognize that we have that ability as Black women, as strong, and that, some people say, yeah, strong Black women or no, it's the ability that God has really
Bless
gifted
us.
us with
Mm,
abilities. It's not one, it's abilities. But we don't trust it, we don't recognize it. So that's
yes.
very, I mean, we can just talk about that. That's
Mm,
even deep. It's really amazing.
Mhm.
Really, I mean, this is my heart moment to say,
mm,
God, I need to recognize that the ability that you put in my hands. It's
Yes.
amazing.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
thank you, Dr. Lovella.
Thank you
Oh,
so
this
much.
is
We're seeing so
good
much
stuff.
powerful comments in the chat.
Mm.
Yes,
Again, don't forget to join us if you haven't registered already. Saturday
yes,
session is going to be Zoom as a safe space where I know you've heard me and you heard us talk for 21 days, but I will be able to hear the pulse of your heart, be able to hear you express. I will be able to hear yet your intelligence, and you'll be in spaces that is safe, that women will echo not only your sentiments, but the same in agreement while sharing their stories and testament in a safe space. So please register so you'll be able to get the Zoom link to be a
Yes.
part of it.
right.
So therefore, if you don't have the book, I'll say order the book. If not, we have the workbook. We'll be going to some activities and chapters, and I'm so excited about that. So you will be able to
Yes.
journal, because the one thing about it is some of us don't have the words to be able to articulate our pain, but you could be able
Yes,
to write down the expression of your pain by writing
Yes.
and journaling. So please register for the virtual brunch on Saturday. Starts at 9 Eastern time. No, 9 Central time, 10 Eastern time. I'm talking about
yes,
bring your juice, your pancakes, whatever, your coffee. We're gonna be there for like 2.5, almost 3 hours as we're diving in. But I would really love to be able to be in a space to be able to hear your heart, to hear how this session have really impacted you and what you have learned from it. So join us again. Don't forget to register. It's a free event. Don't forget
mhm,
to register for the
Yes.
virtual brunch.
My God, if you don't even, I mean, if you forgot, please do it today. And after when we post this live, so I'm gonna put again the link. So please don't forget. And if you haven't purchased the book yet, my God, I don't know what you're waiting for. With
Yeah.
all the great nugget that we just listened to tonight, please purchase your book before Saturday because we to hear from you, but also there's many things after Saturday. So I want you really not to miss because again, remember, this is a movement.
Yes.
Mhm.
Any last word,
Yes,
Dr.
thank you so
Lovella
much for
and
joining
Coach
us.
Tina? Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that that was wonderful tonight. We got so many nuggets. If y'all don't get this book, I'm gonna talk country now. If y'all don't get this book, stop Miss Wrong. So y'all go out and purchase. Y'all go out and purchase this book, so you can follow along with us on. Is it Saturday or
Yeah.
Saturday? Is that right?
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
Yes. And
Saturday.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yes.
and also is our
Mhm.
workbook coming with it? What are y'all waiting on?
Yeah.
Get on board.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is
so
a
I will send
sisterhood.
it to yes,
Yes.
yes. It is a sisterhood. So please join us.
Yes, it
Join
is.
us. I'm looking forward to
Mhm.
meeting you. Some people have been registering. I said thank you so much for that. And I'm excited. At least order you some breakfast, DoorDash some IHOP or something for those that
Yeah.
want to cook, whatever you want to do. But please,
Hmm.
get your coffee, your sandwich, whatever. Get your pen and
Hmm.
paper, whatever. And then for those, you'll be able to download it digitally, and you'll be able to print it. If not, if you want to type on it or whatever, you can via your whatever digital device that you're using. But I'm telling you, please get a friend, tell a friend, share the link. Hey, register, join me. Bring a plus one. Join me as we're going
Yes.
through this journey, as we're going to the. It's not the end; it's actually the
Hmm.
beginning of our
Yes.
journey. Yes.
Yes.
So join us. Join us. Mhm.
Absolutely. All right. Merci beaucoup encore pour ce soir. C'était
Until
merveilleux.
tomorrow.
Mhm. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Until
Yes,
day
Dr. Lovella.
18. Until.
Hmm. Okay.
Mhm. So join us. So until then, God bless you.
God bless you too. So, j'étais en train de dire que demain, c'est le 18e jour. Donc, en tout cas, ce soir, c'était merveilleux avec Dr. Lovella et puis avec Costina. Nous sommes en train de parler de la confession de la femme noire. Donc, en tout cas, il y a beaucoup de choses que nous avons parlé. Et puis, aujourd'hui, j'ai découvert qu'il faut que nous puissions faire confiance à cette capacité que le Seigneur nous a donnée, cette capacité que le Seigneur il a mise entre nos mains. Beaucoup d'entre nous, en tant que femmes, on ne réalise pas cela. On a plein de capacités, mais on n'utilise pas cela. Donc, pour moi, c'était encore une révélation que j'ai encore appris aujourd'hui. Donc, en tout cas, essayez de vous enregistrer pour ce samedi. Ça sera de 9h jusqu'à 11h, je pense. Et ça va beaucoup vous aider dans votre parcours, dans le leadership en tant que femme et en tant que le Seigneur aussi a permis ce 21 jours, afin qu'il puisse t'apprendre que tu es enough, que tu es vraiment très important à ses yeux et qu'il compte sur toi. Donc, j'espère vraiment que vous allez encore retourner demain à 19h, à partir de 19h, et nous serons encore avec Dr. Lovella and Coach Tina. OK? Thank you, guys. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe to Umojaglobalnetwork so we can be able to keep you updated because there's so many things coming up with Dr. Lovella after. So we want you to keep up, and Coach Tina as well. You know, she's my co-host, my sister. So we're
Hmm.
definitely going to keep up with a lot of things that, it's coming up. And we love you guys. And thank you
Yes.
again, ladies. And we'll see you
Yes.
tomorrow.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.